Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Second person dies following shooting in downtown Montego Bay. A second person has succumbed to injuries received during Saturday's gun attack on taxi in downtown Montego Bay, St. James. He has been identified as 26-year-old Linda Gooden. The taxi driver, 31-year-old Romaine McFarlane, had been pronounced dead on arrival at hospital on Saturday. It is reported that around 3:30 p.m., the driver of a Toyota Probox motor car and a male passenger were traveling along Harbour Street when they were ambushed at the Union Street intersection by armed men in another car. The gunmen opened fire, hitting both the driver and the passenger. The attack took place despite the parish being under a state of public emergency since Tuesday. Samuda announced his resignation as the Labour Minister, says he will support Wholeness. Minister of Labour and Social Security Carl Samuda has confirmed that he has resigned from the cabinet effective Monday. The minister said he announced his resignation last night at the Labour's Minister Award banquet at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel, and that he had already advised the Prime Minister. 2.5 years ago, I told him that I would only be here to serve in the cabinet for 2 more years. That was something that is well known, and I have reached that critical moment, he told reporters. Make no mistake about it, I am still a very strong supporter of the Prime Minister and the team, and would not like anybody to misinterpret this action in any way. I am still a very strong supporter of the team and will do everything I can to assist, Samuda stressed. News first emerged last Friday that he would be leaving the ministry following a now-deleted post on the ministry's website, which showed Samuda bidding farewell to Permanent Secretary Colette Roberts-Wisten and the ministry's executive team. All the best, Minister, the post read. There has been no information from the Office of the Prime Minister about a change in leadership at the Labour Ministry. However, there has been speculation that cabinet reshuffle is on the horizon. Prime Minister Andrew Holness recently announced changes to the composition of the Senate with the appointment of former journalist Fitz Headley and Finance Director Dr. Dana Morris Dixon. This was made possible following the resignations of Natalie Campbell-Rodriguez and Lester Campbell. Driver rushed to hospital after shooting in Hodgden. A motorist has been hospitalized following a shooting incident off Mullins Road in St. Andrew on Sunday afternoon. The circumstances around the incident are still unclear, but police have confirmed that the driver of the white BMW motor car was shot and injured and had to be rushed to hospital. The incident occurred around 1:30 p.m. The police were processing the scene up to publication time. No motive has yet been established for the shooting. Boycott Labor Day activities, Bishop Alvin Daly. Bishop Dr. Alvin Daly, head of the Wholeness Christian Church, chairman of Jamaica Cause, and leader of the Jamaica Evangelistic Alliance, has called on all Jamaicans to boycott the 2023 Labor Day activities on May 23rd in protest against the insistence by government to grant parliamentarians a massive increase in salaries. I call on all citizens to stay home and use the day to labor in their personal spaces instead of engaging in the public activities as outlined by the government, he said. This action, Bishop Daly said, will send a strong message to the political leaders that Jamaicans should not be taken for granted or exploited, and serve in the interest of our society and the well-being of all Jamaicans, or the reasons they were elected. According to the clergy, the Labor Day holiday, which has been rooted in the thinking that workers should be recognized for their contribution to national building, while creating activities to improve the physical spaces in the country and boost national pride, has now been undermined by this latest act of greed. In a previous statement, Bishop Bailey promised to lead a public campaign with the support of the church community, private sector, and well-thinking Jamaicans to speak out against what he described as an injustice to the citizens and to keep protesting until the new salary package has been reviewed. According to Bishop Bailey, the unconscionably disgraceful and insensitive increase in salaries that the Minister of Finance announced were to benefit a select number of privileged public servants. This, to my mind, is an insult and a slap in the face of the average working-class Jamaican. He went on to note that significant salary increases were symbolic of an acceleration of moral decay aimed at widening the class structure while being insensitive to the plight of the Jamaican people who continue to suffer from economic hardships. Contrary to the information Mr. Robert Morgan's statement, The progress might not be simple, but the proposed new salaries can and must be rolled back, as to pursue that plan will hurt the future of our country for the short-term personal benefit of a few, Bishop Bailey stated. Government committed to protecting workers' rights, stated Minister Grange. The government is committed to protecting the rights of workers, including ensuring that they have proper salaries, improved working conditions, and increased benefits. This was stated by Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport Oliver Grange while addressing the 2023 National Workers' Week and Labor Day Thanksgiving service at the Church of the Open Bible, Washington Boulevard, St. Andrew on Sunday. She said that significant progress has been made through the workforce in both the public and private sectors to secure peace, social equity, economic independence, prosperity, and personal fulfillment for all Jamaicans. Today, once again, we pay tribute to our workers who continue to display resilience and determination through the year and those who daily sacrifice contributed significantly to the economic stability in our communities and in our beloved country, Green stated. She urged Jamaicans to participate in the range of activities that have been planned for Labor Day on Tuesday, May 23. For his part, outgoing Minister of Labour and Social Security Carl Samodo urged Jamaicans to use their talent and creativity to the fullest and for the betterment of the nation. In his message delivered by Permanent Secretary in the Ministry, Colette Robert Wisten, Samodo appealed to all employers, employees and decision-makers to redouble their efforts to promote an innovative, inclusive and prosperous future. Let us embrace technology's ability to revolutionize society and use it to our collective advantage. We must ensure that our workforce is competitive, flexible, and ready for the challenges and possibilities that lies ahead by supporting lifelong learning and encouraging creativity and addressing to the world's changing environment, he said. Governor General Sir Patrick Allen said workers have been a driving force in Jamaica's progress and must be recognized for their dedication, hard work, and sacrifice. The tireless effort of all workers have been instrumental in shaping the economy, social and cultural landscape of our nation, the Governor General said in his message delivered by Custos of St. Andrew, Ian Forbes. The sermon was delivered by a pastor from the Whitfield Town Church of God, Reverend Dr. Dave Gross. The theme for Labor Day is Plant a Tree for Life, promoting climate change mitigation, food security, and road safety. Activities will commence with the laying of royal tribute in a civic ceremony at the shrine of National Hero Sam Sharp at National Heroes Park, Kingston. A similar ceremony will take place at Sam Sharp Square in Montego Bay, St. James. The National Labor Day project will be a tree planting exercise along Highway 2000 in the vicinity of Heartland in Old Harbour, St. Catherine. The government is targeting the planting of 10,000 trees on the day. Bail extended for truck driver charged for vehicular manslaughter. Truck driver Maurice Baker, who is charged with 2 counts of vehicular manslaughter, got an extension of his bail when he appeared in the St. Catherine Parish Court on Friday. When the matter came up before Senior Judge Desreen Elaine, it was revealed that the post-mortem report, the certifying officer stated, and statements from passengers in the crash are still outstanding. Baker is set to return to court on September 4. It is alleged that Baker was driving an Isuzu motor truck along Walker's Road in St. Catherine on February 27 when he observed smoke coming from inside the vehicle. He reportedly looked down and lost control of the truck, which drifted into oncoming traffic. The truck slammed into a Toyota Probox motor car, and Rikisha White and Michaela Garrison were killed. Other passengers were also injured in the crash. An investigation was launched by the police, which resulted in Baker being charged. Baker is being represented by attorney at law Kemoy McEachron. Nearly 800 teachers trained to deliver coding skills to students, says Williams. Nearly 800 teachers have been trained under the Coding in Schools program the Ministry of Education and Youth Favor Williams has shared. She said 497 teachers at the primary level and 272 at the secondary level have been fully trained to deliver coding skills to students. Williams, who provided the update during her recent contribution to the sectoral debate in the House of Representatives, said there are 32 schools at the secondary level that are currently integrating and delivering coding programs. Coding in schools got off to a good start but hit a little bump. We are regrouping, she told the House. Williams pointed to other achievements, which she said included the development of the framework for the integration of coding in the national standard curriculum and the preparation for the integrated matrix. The instructional manual for teachers is to be done and continuation of training of teachers to scale in integration of coding in the other schools, she said. Meanwhile, Williams shared that as of May 12, 2023, e-learning delivered 16,053 e-vouchers for laptops to teachers in primary and secondary schools. So far, 14,251 teachers have redeemed their vouchers. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification